Boxingego here. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button and also subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon on the top of your screen to get notified when the latest new content drops.
People cannot wait for this fight, you know, and the thing about it, due to the fact that my performance, you know, overshadowed his.
Not even close.
Not even close. So with that being said, I think they're gonna want to have a warm-up fight before fighting me. You know, I prefer going straight into the fight.
You should.
But I think they're gonna have a warm-up. We're gonna be one fight apiece. We're gonna have one fight apiece, and then probably go into it. I think that's what they're looking at, the direction that they're looking at.
You think because you can tell he's familiar with what's going on. Obviously, you're passing the test over here, making waves. Because before, he didn't talk a lot about it. And I was like, come on, Joshua. Like, you guys are good dance partners where we could sell the shit out of this fight. Let's go. And then now he's forced to address it because you knocked Stiverne out like you did. He's like, damn, I better do something here.
What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. If you want to become part of the gang, notification gang, please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats, channel donations, the Venmo, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, the clip you've seen at the beginning, Deontay Wilder was speaking with Brendan Schaub. They had a little sit down. I guess ever since the Mayweather-McGregor, Showtime's kind of been fucking with Brendan Schaub. I mean, he has a popular podcast with Joe Rogan, so I mean, he's a former fighter, comedian. So I've been seeing him a lot. Like, he was at the Wilder, when it was supposed to be Wilder Ortiz, he was at the press conference, things like that. But Wilder said something in there. If you guys listen, Wilder says after his emphatic knockout of Stiverne, the guy who previously was the only guy to go 12 rounds with him, after that he feels the pressures on Joshua because he feels his performance overshadowed Joshua's last fight against Carlos Takam and his performance. And he says if it were up to him, he would rather face Joshua next. But he says based on his performance, he thinks they want a tune-up or an in-between fight, and they're not going to choose to fight him straight away. So I want to know what you guys think. I totally agree with what Wilder's saying. I even talked about this on a live stream, and somebody had the audacity to say Joshua had the better performance. Listen, how do you have the better performance, all things considered, when it took several rounds and people had an issue with the stoppage, right? The Joshua stoppage, to me, was he only had 2 more rounds or so to continue. Yes, he was hurt, but he had got hurt in the fight before, and he had proved his durability. So to pull him up out of there based on that, I thought that was bad judgment from the ref, because even if he lost, he could at the very least be like, yo, I got dominated, I lost, but I went the distance. I didn't get knocked out by the man. Like Daniel Jacobs versus Luis Cuba Arias. Yes, Jacobs beat Arias every single round, but based on how he's fighting and being tough and stuff, he didn't get knocked down or knocked out. You know what I mean? So that stuff matters. You know what I mean? I'm the first person to break Joshua's KO streak, just like Jacobs did that to Triple G. So whether you had Triple G winning or losing, Jacobs disrupted that. You know what I mean? So it was pretty unfair for the ref. Versus Deontay Wilder, I was there. The Barclays was lit. You know what I mean? And he emphatically knocked out his man, made him gun shy, came out with a stupid crispy jab, and you know what I mean, was showboating. He was doing that little juke move, the NBA jam, head fake, a nail in the coffin, boom shakalaka. He did that, and he was putting his hands by his side after he knocked down. I mean, he put on a show. And I told you, this was the worst possible outcome for the detractors who, for some reason, are allegedly boxing fans, but are making excuses for Joshua to not see Wilder. I mean, that doesn't even make sense. And I told you, that was the worst out. Oh, Wilder, no one knows him in America. Well, shit, if they didn't know him before, then they might know him now, because that shit went viral. So, I mean, I agree. I agree with what Wilder's saying here. If you disagree, put it in the comment section. Write an intelligent comment. But I do think he genuinely would fight Joshua next, but based on everything I've heard from Joshua and Eddie Hearn, it doesn't look like the same level of interest is there to make the fight next. I mean, Eddie Hearn actually did an interview, I think it was with Sports Illustrated, and he says, I don't think it'll happen next, but maybe. Like, no. So most likely Wilder's gonna have to fight probably Luis Ortiz or Povetkin, Dominic Breazeale, Dillian White, and I don't know who Joshua's gonna fight. But let me know your thoughts. Who had the better performance? I don't really even think it's debatable, but if you look at both of their last fights, whose would you say was more impressive, all things considered? Drop your thoughts in the comment section. Make sure you smash the like button as always. Hate, comment, and subscribe. Till next video is Ego signing off. So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.